Okay.
I can't believe there was a defensive battle the second we got back. I'm wiped from all the fighting.
Oh, I don't remember you lifting a finger.
I was literally the MVP, dude.
He didn't lift a finger, literally.
You guys really showed up at the perfect time. Any later and we would have been done for.
Very good luck.
Seeing us all together again after so long is making my chest hurt.
Are you okay? You can rest now. So what happened in second to last defense academy? Tell us all about it.
I get that you're dying to hear our story, but there's no rush. Let's take it easy for a minute. There shouldn't be any attacks for a little while, so we can talk after we...
What?
What?
No way, it can't be.
Intruder alert.
Please stop. Is this the all-out attack? We're being attacked again?
Another one already?
Hey, over there, I see the enemy.
No way.
It's the Supreme Ultimate Commander!
This is the all-out attack? It's not even day 100 yet.
Gotta be kidding.
No way.
Ema, your intel was wrong.
That's...
What's that thing's deal? Is it all by itself?
That one's no pushover. I can tell just by looking. It's one powerful guy. You're right. That's the Supreme Commander who leads the invaders.
That's the one? We barely finished our defensive battle and now we have to fight the last boss?
We have no other choice. We need to attack.
They're fatigued.
Let's go.
This is their third fight.
What is... What? What?
There's no way.
What?
What day number are we on? 87 maybe?
Not clear because we don't know how long we've been...
Out cold?
It should have been 87.
This is bad. What if this is another illusion? Totally could be illusion.
One's dead though. You're kidding.
This isn't real. It's just by itself. Barrier generators destroyed. All allies are annihilated. Annihilate the boss. 60? That's not that bad.
This is the last wave. Oh, it's 5 out of 5?
Let's do this.
I didn't know there was one more wave after the last one.
There wasn't. It restored all your stuff though,
And
so
we're
it's not
all
like it's
down here.
Yeah, it restored all your stuff.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Ready?
Set up the support tower, Kurura.
Turn it last.
Right in between Nozomi and Takumi. No, Kurura
Sorry.
moved. Yeah. There we go.
There you go. Did I have to move Darumi?
Why did it move away?
I don't know.
End turn maybe?
All set.
She could totally try to snipe it. Too far.
No.
Is it even in range?
Taking the wheel.
Does this buffs allies
Movement.
for a lot of rounds or just this round?
I have no
Do you
clue.
know?
I don't remember. Move plus 10.
Shifting gears.
If Darumi can reach it, then it's in range. But if Darumi can't reach it, it's not in range. So check with Darumi, see if she can reach it. Oh, you're just gonna buff everyone?
We'll see if it lasts till the next turn.
Oh! Right next to the barrier. It did not.
It did not.
I'll do my best.
Is she the strongest right now? What's her name? Isn't she the strongest? Kyoshika?
Onwards.
We'll see.
You can use her like stabby stab one, like the one hit. Because Nozomi's here. Since it keeps moving, right? Oh no. Okay. That wasn't good though.
All set.
Energy sniper, but she's not in an optimal position to hit it.
I've got this.
Would paralyzed bullet paralyze it?
No, it never worked. It never worked. Use rescue bullet. So Kyoshika isn't stunned anymore. Oh, you're gonna try to hit it?
I mean, I guess I could rescue bullet.
I'm pretty sure that thing's gonna move. Nozomi can stay where she's at, I'm pretty sure.
I don't want to get too close.
I'll help.
It's more than trash like me deserves.
I'm wondering if we use Shoma's aggression, if it'll do something. Maybe it's just teleporting.
I owe you.
Okay, Kako, shoot it.
Alright.
I'm ready.
I was like, what do I do
Taking the
now?
shot. I'm feeling.
Do it again.
Ready when you are.
I'll do my best. Try and dodge this.
I have no idea what it's doing.
Oh!
Oh, it's doing its powerful attack again that we can't dodge.
You can't dodge this. They did this last time, right?
Uh-huh.
There's nothing you could do about this. Why is it standing down?
Why? Does it just want to talk? It's a girl?
What?
And why is it laughing?
Why is it looking at us like that?
Detransform?
Why did it
Ema
do
can
that?
understand her.
Maybe it doesn't
right?
intend to
Yeah.
fight us after all. It clearly wasn't taking us seriously just now.
Yeah.
Right. I think so too.
Then
Yeah.
what did it come here for?
Sara Aravoja to Pigu
That's a very articulate commander.
It seems like it's talking.
Very articulate.
Din Repekpi Wefo Ifu Topa
Do I need to listen to her?
No.
Our Fofafe.
Despite her bewilderment, the Supreme Commander continued rambling on and then it turned its back on us and left. Huh?
Varlet. You
Ran
think
away?
you can
Why'd
get
you
away?
skip?
We
I didn't mean
must
to.
give chase.
Kyoshi can know.
Chasing it, you idiot! That thing will crush
Yeah.
us!
It was saying something. I wonder
Ema
what
can
it
understand them.
Choose your conclusion. That's what it said.
Oh,
We're making choices
right.
now?
Since Ema was fused with a commander,
Finally.
he can understand their language now. Didn't he tell us that before?
She said way more than that.
Mean?
Yeah.
Could you tell us in
Unless
some
all
more
those
detail?
words meant the same
Before
thing.
that, we're going to have to explain what happened at second to last Defense Academy. Let's all go to the war room for now. We'll discuss everything there.
Right, it's gonna be
Okay.
a long story. Let's get over there.
Takumi's like, I'm
He's
sick of
tired.
this. We put the schoolyard behind us and headed inside. We changed back into our regular clothes and gathered in the... I don't get that. I will never understand. Do they, like, take it off like regular clothes? Does it, like, dissipate and they're back in their original clothes?
Who knows?
Okay, you're back in your civvies, then let's get right into it. Yeah, come on, tell us everything. I'll explain things from the beginning, starting with our mission to second to last defense academy. Let us, like, not hear this. It seems Mr. Sumino and the others are still in recovery mode from all the fighting, so I'll make it snappy. Thanks, Ema, go for it.
Aha!
Before we get into our adventure at the other academy, there's something we need to report to you. On our way to second to last defense academy, we found a black and mummified corpse.
A blackened mummy?
Faced with a shocked audience, Ema continues matter-of-fact explanation of the events. The blackened mummy found in the city ruins, based on the glasses beside it, with scraps of clothing. Hiroko, the girl who... Are you skipping?
Yeah.
There's
'Cause
no
we
doubt
all
it was
know it.
Hiroko.
We don't need to.
Uh-huh. It was different words, though. Having heard this, everyone's mouths went agape and their faces turned
Do you
pale.
want to hear the parts we know?
We don't... It's a different words.
I know.
So,
do you
when
want to
it's
read
different
through all
words...
of it?
Yeah, when it's different words.
Okay.
No way, Hiroko, why?
I can't believe it. She was so strong. Who could have possibly taken her down?
It was probably the Supreme Invader. Can't think of anyone else strong enough to kill someone as insanely powerful as Hiroko. But why did she run off by herself and get killed in the first place? How beyond brain dead do you need to be to do that?
Are we sure she did run off? Think about it. When Hiroko vanished, we still had 2 fire extinguishers left.
Yeah, that's true.
Mistress Hiroko would never run away, and she'd never get snuffed out by some jabroni invader. I want to see her mummified corpse so bad. I want to know how tragic a beauty like that looks in death. Hey, does anyone want to go on a corpse viewing field trip with me?
Stick to your fantasies. It's hard to believe anyone could defeat Hiroko, but if you say you saw her body, it must be true.
Yeah, as much as it pains me to say, there's no mistaking it. Emo, what's the matter? Oh no, it's nothing. I'm going to continue the story. Is he like, she's not dead, she's not dead.
Quit thinking!
Next up is the chapter you've all been waiting for, namely what happened at the second
It's
last
not
defense
fair that
academy.
he's thinking without telling us.
Yeah, I know.
And the stuff he does tell us isn't true.
So yada yada, we got to second last defense academy, and something even more shocking beginning was happening there. We began to tell everyone what we saw at the side of the other academy. About how the school was supposed to have been destroyed, yet somehow was whole again. And how about Nigo being reconstructed by Commander with the power to turn back time. And how in order to prevent Nigo's data from being transferred to the enemy, we wound up in battle.
It could have been being
Ema
transferred.
explained how thanks to Nigo's
not
second
to the
sacrifice, we
enemy
managed to defeat the commander.
Could have been transferred
Well,
to the
she wouldn't
space
have
station.
exploded if...
Yeah.
Or he, sorry. Because of that sacrifice, we weren't able to obtain the secrets of the special defense unit the enemy had been after. Still, we did catch a certain detail from Nigo as he was being reconstructed. Something called the Exodus Project.
Exodus Project?
So that thing in the sky is actually the artificial satellite?
And everyone from the Tokyo residential complex has already been evacuated there?
Assumedly.
Hey, I'm not following it all. Someone explain it to me like I'm 5.
I'm not great with sci-fi either. Historical dramas are another story. You seem to have your time periods all mixed up, though.
An artificial satellite? We've been staring at it from the school roof all this time?
I see, so it wasn't the moon after all. I did think it was odd that the surface was so mechanical compared to what I'd read about. Humanity really made something that gigantic just to evacuate everyone?
Maybe they modified the moon. It's not like they had access to any other celestial bodies close enough to us. Either way, the scales are completely off the charts.
There are no other humans left on Earth. It's just us and the invaders here.
Supposedly. What bunch of spineless cowards? No guts to fight down here with us, huh? But the only ones who could stand against the invaders are those of us with Hema Anima. We just have to fight in the place of everyone taking shelter up there. Everyone from the complex is waiting for us on the artificial satellite, waiting for us to win this war. If we could protect the school and if we could save humanity from world death, mankind will be able to live in peace again.
But we need to put our lives on the line to achieve that. We can't win without making sacrifices along the way.
Eito?
Oh, nothing. Sorry. I was just feeling conflicted with
What
all
was
these sudden
that?
developments. I'm panicking too! It's all gibberish to me!
Anyway, that's all we learned at second to last Defense Academy. That does it for my report, but the real juicy stuff starts from here. I need to tell you what the Supreme Commander said earlier. Oh yeah, they said choose your conclusion. What does that mean? Emo, tell us, what did the Supreme Commander say? Just like I said before, it's planning to launch an all-out attack on the school. It's going to be like nothing we've ever seen before, with all of the invaders' forces fully mobilized.
Like nothing we've seen before?
It seems they couldn't fully breach us before because of our wall of fire. But they've successfully mass-produced weapons that can nullify the flames, and are going to advance on us with a massive number of troops.
A massive number of troops? Ugh.
The Supreme Commander asserted that the school would be annihilated in that all-out attack, however. It also said that I want to make a proposal before that happens. A proposal? If we quietly hand over what's inside the defense room, the commander will spare our lives, apparently.
So it's asking us to surrender? To surrender?
That's right, we fight and die or live and escape. Choose your conclusion.
Choose our conclusion?
That's obviously a trap.
But why is it giving us a chance to escape?
This is what the Supreme Commander said. Its goal isn't to kill us, it just wants what's in the defense room. It wants to put an end to this fruitless war. It said that killing each other like this is foolish. Fruitless war? It really said that?
That thing's more sensible than I would have guessed.
Screw that, you're just gullible! It's all... what?
Oh, sorry.
What's
It
it?
also said something else.
If we give up what's inside the defense room and leave this planet, the invaders will prepare a way for us to leave, so we can go back to the artificial satellite where all of our friends and family are.
Huh? They'll even prepare a way for us to get out of here?
But we can't just run away. Earth is our home.
That's right! Deserting under enemy fire would be disgraceful as both a warrior and a woman. I will not surrender!
I still have more to tell you. It said something very curious at the end. Something curious? If we continue to fight, even if we successfully defend the school, we'll all die in the end.
Huh? We'll die in the end? Why? How?
It seems to have something to do with whatever's in the defense room.
Do the invaders know what's in there?
According to the Supreme Commander, the thing we're protecting here at the school is a weapon of despair that will destroy everything. Despair? Destroy everything?
That's ludicrous. The thing in there is surely something to save humanity from world death.
I don't quite understand it myself. I'm just telling you what it said. We don't need to concern ourselves with the invaders' lies. Right, ain't no way we're believing anything those buttholes say. We've gotten screwed over by their dirty tricks before.
But the Supreme Commander wasn't really attacking in the battle just now. What if it really does want to avoid fighting us?
Yeah, maybe some of the other side are hoping for peace too.
Enough foolishness! Those monsters don't have feelings like we do!
Is that really true? Huh? Sorry, a roach pig like me shouldn't butt in, but I was thinking it wasn't possible before, but now we could communicate with the invaders. We might be able to have a proper discussion with them. I'm sure that's all the prisoner wanted.
I don't believe that for a second! Everyone, you can't let the invaders sway you. They're just trying to deceive us.
True, but are they the only ones doing the deceiving?
Huh? Eito, what do you mean?
Oh, nothing. I'll stop with my conjecture. I'm really sorry. I failed to read the room and overstepped.
Yeah.
Well, we don't need to draw any conclusions just yet. The Supreme Commander said we'd be back later, so we just have to decide before then.
How much later?
In 7 days. After that, it'll come by itself to hear us out.
94.
Oh. It's coming here again?
And all by itself, too. Yoshiko, what day will it be from 7 days from now?
Why do you keep asking her?
Today is day 82. Yes, it's 87. Then just carry the 1. Today is day 87. It'll be on day 94. Thank you, Yugamu.
The Supreme Commander will bring us some means of getting to the artificial satellite as well. It said that would be our last chance for a peaceful resolution if we refuse. As planned, they will launch their overwhelming assault, destroying the school and us with it. We fight and die, or flee and live, and we just have a week to decide. Our answer's clear. We're the hope of all mankind. We're fighting on behalf of humanity. We can't run away.
Swayed.
That's right, we can't run. I think Eito knows she's hiding something.
Eito knows there's something wrong.
Well, let's decide formally after we've had some time to mull it over. We still have time until day 94.
Oh.
After that, everyone held their tongues, not one of us making any effort to speak. We were obviously confused. Who wouldn't be? We decided to talk about what to do after each of us had time to gather our thoughts. For the time being, we parted. Like, what do you even do?
You would take a vote.
You would take a vote.
You never know when the... Well, then.
Because you really can't tell who's telling the truth at this point in time.
You can't guarantee there's life on the moon.
Yeah.
And you can't but you can guarantee that you're alive right now.
Back
so
in my room, I lay in bed and ruminate on what I just heard.
I think I'd pick fight and die.
Even if we successfully defended the school, we'd still die in the end?
Because it's already been this far, so might as well try to reach the end. Because you know you're alive in this moment, and you don't know if you make it up into space, if you'll still be alive.
You don't know if you'll survive the fight either.
Yeah, but at least you
how
can
strong
try.
That thing is. Because the thing inside the defense room is a weapon of despair that will destroy everything. Is Junko just hiding in there?
That'd be funny.
You've got to be kidding. That just can't be true. It's a lie, a trap. Who would ever listen to an invader anyway? I repeated this inside of my head, but the Supreme Commander's claims continued to linger at the back of my mind. I kept going over the same points again and again inside my head. And as I continued to rack my brain, I fell into a dark sleep. I don't know what I'd pick.
I think that dream earlier was with Karuta and not Nozomi.
Yeah, I still think that's... Because Karuta got attacked by one of those yellow things.
Yeah, in the city with a bridge with fire in the background.
Get ready. Prepare. Just be
88.
ready to give
Did Siri see any of this coming? Would one of
Maybe
the
it was
announcements talk
exhaustion
about
from all the
this?
fighting, or maybe it was because I heard everything the day before. But that day, I felt less than great from the second I woke up. It seemed like the others weren't much better off either. According to Ima, who was going around checking on everyone, we were all pretty deep in recovery mode. Afternoon had passed, we got together in the cafeteria. Honestly, that's not waking up that late. That's not getting up that late.
I know, but I wouldn't have gotten up. They could have stayed in bed.
Inside the cafeteria, everyone wore gloomy expressions. Come on, everybody, what's with the long faces?
I had so much on my mind, I couldn't really get any sleep.
Same.
I'm a chronic insomniac, so I'm actually having more fun than ever.
You shouldn't worry about anything the enemy says. That's just what they want.
Trap or not, it's the kind of thing that disturbs your soul to hear. The idea that we'll die too in the end, I mean.
That is
Not to
disturbing.
mention the all-out attack that's coming, an attack like nothing we've seen before. Isn't there any way for us to win?
Nope, no. We're all totally doomed.
Enough bitching and moaning. We just gotta do what we gotta do. That's right. We'll find a way, right, Takumi? Yeah, we have to.
Takumi is on Nozomi's side now.
See, the other thing about this choice, though, is that if they fight, like, they could all die in the like, lose all their friends. Like, only some of them survive. But if they go to the moon together, they're all alive.
Revival-matic, though.
No, but, like...
If they get inside?
Yeah. Destroy the thing. It's all out, you know what I mean?
What are all of those peasants on the satellite doing while all of this is going on? You'd think they'd send us reinforcements.
There's nothing they can do. You need Himo Anima to fight the invaders. Or at least, like,
The
talk
fate
to
of all
us.
humanity hinges on this battle, right? I wish they'd lend us some support.
Yeah, at least talk to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, couldn't they at least reach out? If I could talk to my family, I feel like I could keep going.
And I want a proper explanation of what's going on here. If they tell us what's inside the defense room, we wouldn't have to sweat what the invaders are saying.
Maybe Ghost Boy knows.
Maybe they think we're all messed up, too.
That's absolutely not true. We have everybody's trust and support.
Nozomi, I think he, like...
Oh my god, enough already!
Unable to take it any longer, Kuro slammed the table as she sprung to her feet.
us. They can't do anything? Not even offer us an explanation or a call from our families? If they really have left us here to rot, then I say screw them and screw humanity!
Easy, Kurwa. It's going to be okay. She's just making her
But
matter.
it's true. If for humanity's hope, then this shouldn't be happening.
Huh? Eito, who had been silent the whole time, finally spoke, but with a downcast expression. Eito, what are you saying?
I've been wondering about this since yesterday. All of humanity fled to the artificial satellite. Do they care about us anymore? Huh? Ima said something similar earlier, didn't he? It might just be decoys that allowed humanity to escape to the satellite.
At the time, I was just letting my imagination take a depressing turn, but it's no longer a possibility we can deny in its entirety. That can't be.
Damn it!
Now it's Gaku's turn to hit the table and stand laying out a scream toward the skies.
Hey, say something to us! Anything! Can't you see us? We're fighting for you guys! Is anybody listening? We're in seriously bad shape here!
That would
Tell us! What are we supposed to do?
That would help them a lot.
Yeah.
But his voice just echoed hollowly throughout the cafeteria.
Dang it all! What the heck is going on?
That would help a lot if they actually contacted them, but Sierra might have been the, like, connection point.
Yeah.
So, the cafeteria was enveloped in silence after that. One person after another left us of trying to escape the deafening quiet. Just like everybody else, I returned to my room without a word. After that, I stayed cooped up for the rest of the day.
Yeah, there's no way they're giving us any more free time.
You never will then.
That would be stupid. If we get free time, that just messes up the whole flow of the game.
Even after the nighttime announcement, I just kept turning the same things over in my head. I couldn't stop thinking about what we discussed this morning. Are we really the hope of mankind? Is any speaking the truth? Despite knowing I'd never get an answer, I just kept thinking about it. I was lost in a spiral, the same thoughts whirling round and round. And so ended the 88th day at Last Defense Academy.
Ghost Boy, now would be a good time to appear.
Yeah, Ghost Boy, help us
you
out.
Can't really control whatever power you're using.
I mean, he semi-controlled it when he got to Takumi. But that's the only time.
Yeah, he said he didn't understand it though,
Yeah.
so that's what I mean.
Guess I better go to the cafeteria, although I'm sure it's going to be depressing again. I wouldn't blame anyone. Oh. Eito's in his room?
Yeah. A lot of people are
Tsubasa,
in their rooms.
Kurora, Takumi. I mean Takamaru. There were fewer of us than usual gathered in the cafeteria. Is this everyone for today? Seems so rare for Mr. Outski to not show up, considering how much he loves being around us.
I bet he's agonizing over it all by himself. He's like that.
Yeah, the serious pessimistic type.
The total opposite of my outgoing party girl, the holy Jumanji sword. I had no idea your sword
Yeah, I was gonna
like
say
that. But shouldn't we discuss this together? Not that a disgusting dung beetle like myself should worry about living on, but...
Human
we
centipede.
have 5 more days, right?
There's nothing to discuss. Surrendering would mean falling into their trap. Like I said, we can't fall for their lies. Well, I do agree, but I very much understand the distrust everyone is feeling for the people on the satellite. We didn't come here to fight voluntarily, after all. It's absurd to force us to do any of this.
And after hearing that people who made us do it already went and took shelter without us, it's disheartening. I want to run away from this too.
But if we back down now, everything we've done up until now will have been for nothing. We can't let that happen. Everything we've done up until now would have been for nothing. I suppose for Nozomi that includes everything her mom did too.
Isn't it too late to reopen the debate about whether we should fight or not? Did we have a similar conversation when we first got here?
That's right. This whole back and forth makes me feel like we've gone back to square one in the final hour. If only Siri or Miss Shizuhara were here, they'd force us to power through, I'm sure. If Moko were here, I bet she'd get everyone fired up. Think sure I felt gloomy ever since we had that conversation. Well, I guess it's only natural. After
never
finishing our
showed
breakfast
up?
in near silence, we all went back to our rooms.
That's horrible.
He always shows up, usually.
Takumi, if you don't go visit
To
him
fight
right
or not
now,
to fight, it's exactly the same thing we were worried about in the beginning. Who would have guessed we'd be racking our brains over it again at the very end? The all-attack the Supreme Commander's plan is certainly a threat, but... if the people on the artificial satellite would at least talk to us, we'd be able to keep the faith and fight on through it.
I'm saying this out loud so you can hear me, people on the moon!
We'd be able to believe that a happy ending was waiting for us on day 100. Hey, Karawa, you're up there too, right? Can't you find a way to contact us? What's your problem?
Are you kidding me?
Like we want to explore right now. Like... what's he doing in there?
Probably investigating the pods. The humans who fled to the artificial satellite probably don't care about us anymore. Kyoshika, let's hang out together. Oh, Sir Takumi, I must live in this room from now on!
Ask why. Back away slowly.
The more I look at this room, the cooler it gets. It's like some dark and mysterious secret base.
What's so cool about a creepy place like this? Do you even know what it's for?
The purpose of the room is irrelevant. All that matters is that it's a cool vibe. I let feelings drive my way of life. So I've decided I shall live here. So it shall be.
I forcibly dragged Kyoshiko out of the strange room she was so determined to stay in. After spending some time together, you understand her better now. Okay.
Should I be training?
I don't know. I mean, you could, but like... You could. I bet there's people out there that's doing like a no level up run.
Yeah, of course there are.
That's so hard. Why would you do that to yourself?
I guess I'll do training then.
You're gonna train?
What else should I do? Talk to somebody?
I don't know. Well, it's not like you need to level up anything, right?
Yeah, because the level 4 skills are like
pretty good.
Like, you don't need to level up anything until like level 5, which we're not gonna get by 100 days.
Okay, so you should
So
yeah,
we could try getting everybody to level 3. Which seems plausible.
You never will then.
Good night.
What now?
That time again, huh? In the end, we didn't come to any conclusion today either, and as always, we didn't hear anything from the satellite. At this rate, please, someone tell me if we keep protecting the school, everything will be fine, right? It's not true that we're going to die in the end, is it? Anybody tell me? That's right, him! He said he wasn't an invader, so then is he an ally? If he is, maybe he can tell me something. I wonder if he knows anything. But I don't know how I could see him or even where to find him. If you're really on our side there, show yourself again and tell me how we should get through our final days in this school. Of course, nobody answered
What the heck, man? You can hear us!
I grew deeper and eventually I fell asleep.
He always appears in Takumi's room.
Always.
The one time he's talking to you, you're not here.
Day 90! I knew it! I knew they made Chippy's references!
Oh, they're so cute!
Takumi's the only one with like the
Look
expression.
at Ito's glasses! And look at Goku!
Kuro, so adorable.
Oh,
I love these.
oh.
Siri's so proud of them. Do you see that?
Hiruko, sorry.
Do you see his expression?
Yeah.
Sparkly eyes.
It's your 90th day of active service here at Last Defense
They're
Academy.
so cute.
So he knew everybody would be
The time
here.
humanity has longed for is almost upon us. It's been a long and arduous road. But since you've made it this far, I just know you're gonna be fine.
That's
In
encouraging.
10 days, you'll have your happy ending. And all of you will become the heroes
I
who
want to believe
saved
Siri was
humanity.
telling the truth.
I want to believe him too.
Everyone work hard together and
Because if he
keep those
wasn't, why would they
spirits
kill
up.
him?
Yeah. It's weird.
Forget victory. We're still wondering if we should even keep fighting. I guess we'll go to the cafeteria. We need to have another discussion soon. Please don't be in your rooms. Okay, everyone's in the cafeteria today.
Ito.
Maybe he got encouraged
so
by
worried
Siri and then
about
seeing all his
Ito.
friends on the board. Oh,
Oh.
when I got to the cafeteria, only Nozomi and the Tsukumo twins were there. Is nobody else coming today? Seems so. Everyone is understandably conflicted. Why can't we talk to Kako? What is everyone doing? The enemy's all-out attack could come any second now. They might need more time to organize their thoughts. No matter how much time they spend thinking, we still only have one choice, right? We're the only one. There's two. We're the only ones who can protect Earth and humanity. I know, but I understand why everyone feels conflicted. Just like every other day, there's been no word from the artificial satellite. I do think it would help firm up everyone's resolve if we heard from them. But if we let the enemy's words mislead us and run from this fight, then everything we've been through will be for nothing. Moko's death, Hiroko's death, and the loss of my body, too. That's right, all of it, everything. The death of Nozomi's mother and her feelings, too. The enemy made that proposal precisely to throw us into this confusion. By doubting ourselves, we're praying right into their hands. It's okay, I'm sure everyone knows that, but it's just going to... I don't know if everyone knows that. Just trust them and hold on for a little longer. Honestly, if I was in this situation, I might want to trust going to the satellite. Because then everyone's alive. I feel like the others are avoiding me. Huh? Eito is. Ever since yesterday, whenever I try to talk to anyone, they won't even look me in the eye. I can only assume I've done something to offend. You're hiding everything. Probably just imagining things or overthinking it. No, she's not. Ato, especially. I hope you're right.
Hey!
Well, sorry to interrupt you two, but we have an errand to run, so we'll be taking off. Breakfast is all done anyway. Oh, sorry.
Breakfast is all done anyway. I made eel and custard cream.
Oh, an errand?
I have a case. A case I need to solve as a detective.
Huh? A case? I'll be helping out. I'm the brilliant, talented assistant to the world's cutest detective, after all.
That's so adorable.
Well, then we're off to investigate, so excuse us.
Once we solve the case, we'll get everyone together.
With those mysterious words, Kako and Emo left the cafeteria. What are they talking about? What do they mean by a case? Well, first, Nozomi's secret. Second, Emo's like
Thinking real
every
hard.
time about Hiroko.
Yeah.
Left behind, Nozomi and I finished a light breakfast without saying much. Did they eat her eel and custard? Then we both returned to our... I bet they ignored it.
Yeah.
I don't blame them for ignoring her eel and custard. Even though there's only 10 days left, our team is more disjointed than ever. Well, I get why everyone feels lost. On top of being anxious about the impending attack, we were also told we'd die even if we managed to survive the final battle. And no one from the satellite ever reaches out as if we've been forsaken.
Hey!
Something really has to change soon.
I haven't saved in ages.
It saves automatically, though.
I know, but...
But the weird thing is that they're not showing up in their rooms, so where are they? Are they even on the map?
We'll see.
Oh, good. Okay. So they're just disjointed.
Yeah.
Which is okay. You could talk to Ato?
In the war room. Oh, but he's looked over battle footage before, but yeah, I think this is a crucial moment to talk to him. I can't believe he'll let us.
Ato, what are you doing here?
Oh, it's the same thing.
Study the movements of the invaders with Ato. Your experience unlocked the keyword. Well, that's nice though, because he interacted with.
I'm stupid.
He interacted with Takumi.
Yeah, so he's not completely withdrawn.
Yeah.
He's just thinking. Gift time.
Oh, no, you're low in materials.
Oh.
You need materials to level up, so maybe just
talk to someone.
Talking or training.
Takamaru, it's been a while. Oh,
or
he's riding his bike again.
Check if you could go out anyway. It might not let you, but
I don't think it will. It might say
can't go out. Yeah. Yeah, just
who's here?
Cafeteria.
We've talked
Ato,
about Ato
yeah.
in the cafeteria. Gaku in the hallway.
In the roof. I don't think you've done Gaku on the roof.
What strange things will you have to say about girls this time?
Yeah, he likes Tsubasa.
Hey, Takumi, what day is it today?
Huh?
Well, I have no idea what the actual date is. There are no calendars in the school.
Dang it, dude. Why don't we have any calendars? If I don't know what day it is, how am I supposed to throw birthday parties?
Birthday parties?
Celebrating people's birthdays is my hobby. Like a spread of good food,
oh, that's
lighting
so
candles
cute.
is fun, even if it's not my own birthday.
That's so cute.
But I can't throw any birthday parties for anybody in this stupid school. Something I found really interesting, Ato and Takumi both have 16th birthdays.
Oh.
Dang, someone's gotta let me celebrate their heckin' birthday! Let me sing happy birthday to you, bro!
Since when is celebrating birthdays a hobby? This guy sure loves parties. Your experience unlocked the keyword party. That's
you better
cute.
have let him sing happy birthday
I'm
to
very
you,
happy with the
Takumi.
knowledge that Gaku likes parties and celebrating. I think I could kind of tell because of the barbecue
soldiers,
and because of the...
Begins.
What is with
Just
that
a bit
cat
longer until
throne?
it's all over.
It was
I'm
not
fully
always a
confident
cat.
You'll pull through, but don't let your guard down now. The enemy is sure to attack us if their lives depend on it. So be sure to rest when you can. That's all, folks. Good night.
Aww,
That was cute.
Shirai.
Where'd the cat throne come from? The announcement changed. Well, whatever. He's right about the end coming soon. We're so close to being done. We'll get through this, right? In the end, I spent my 90th evening at the school still plagued by a vague sense of unease.
Hello?
Not Claire de Lune.
Huh?
Taki, you're awake.
What's with the hoodie? Oh, he usually wears under
Yeah.
the jacket.
Where am I? Is this a hospital room?
Taki, you've been asleep for so long. It's already been a week.
A week?
Yeah. When the alarm went off, you went down that manhole to
Oh,
take cover with
this
me.
isn't a memory.
when we got out, you got startled by a dog and missed your step.
This is an alternate reality.
You fell down and hit your head, and you've been unconscious ever since.
Unconscious? Ever since?
It was all a dream.
But
That'd be funny.
goodness, you're awake now. Welcome
The entire
back,
game was a dream.
It was all a dream? All of it?
A very vivid dream.
Yeah. I was having the weirdest dream. Someone took me to this strange school. Not here in the complex, but up on the surface. I was forced to fight these freaky monsters.
Sounds like a dream to me.
Forget about it. I'm just glad it
He
wasn't
looks
real.
so dead.
Right. It was all a dream.
His voice acting's so
Oh,
good.
thank goodness for that. I am
The
so
voice
relieved
crack.
it was only a dream.
Oh.
It's going to be okay, Tacky. I don't know what happened, but I'm always by your side. You know that.
I despise Claire
Just like
Delune
you
with all of my
always
being.
protect me. I'll be sure to protect you.
You're a
Tacky,
liar.
I love you.
Why did it unplug?
Yeah, what happened here?
All the other dreams have never unplugged.
What happened there?
What does that mean? Why was it a glitch effect?
Good morning, troops! Rise and shine!
I love these
I
chibis.
know that Uchi
It's
Koshi
day
likes those
91 of your
glitch,
service here at Last
the
Defense
subtle
Academy.
effects.
Yeah.
'Cause in
9 days
999 in one of the
until
games,
time
the
humanity's
transitions
long
are
war is
purposefully a
upon us.
camera, but you don't know it because
I hate
Oh.
to keep reminding you, but the fate of all of humanity rests on the shoulders of the Special Defense Unit. So work well and work together.
I want to print out those
for
chippies.
The sake
They're
of
so
all
cute.
Of
I want to hang them on
mankind.
the sides.
yeah, well, no, put on the ceiling.
It would be so cute.
It was all a dream trope, huh?
Well, that wouldn't have been so bad. If the stupid school and our war against the invaders really was all part of a dream, then maybe. Ugh, I can't be wasting my time on this nonsense. Why'd it cut out, though?
The shower's on again.
Someone's here?
He took a shower last night.
I opened the door to find Eito!
Wow! You were right.
I'm
Good morning,
always
Takumi.
I always guess Eito
He's
no
so
matter
serious
what.
today.
Oh, hey Eito, what's up? You haven't been coming to the cafeteria lately, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you for thinking of me. You're such a nice guy, Takumi. Really, just too nice.
Huh? What's gotten into you all of a sudden?
I finally figured out the answer. I've made up my mind on what to do.
Oh?
I was hoping we could all get together and discuss it. Can you come to the war room? I already spoke to others.
Sure, we're meeting in the war room, you said?
That's right. Okay then, I'll see you there.
That's a weird place to meet up, but okay. With that, Eito was gone. He's made up his mind? It's a good opportunity to get everyone together at least. I'd better go to the war room. What are you gonna do?
sounds-
Stab everyone?
Why did she went to the cafeteria first?
She probably thought everyone was going there.
Or Eito didn't talk
Invite
to her.
Nozomi.
Oh, she's here.
I feel like it's been a while since the last time all of us were together like this. What's the matter with everybody? Something seems off.
Okay, I'll report first. No contact from the artificial satellite as usual.
You're reporting?
Yes, I assumed any contact would come through to the war room, so I had the roomie stationed here for the last few days.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But there's no news from the masterminds. I bet they abandoned us because we never started killing each other.
We want to hear from the people in the complex, not the mastermind.
That doesn't change the fact that we've been abandoned.
That's not true. There's no way they'd abandon us. I told you everyone is...
Give it a rest, Nozomi. I want to hear it from you.
Oh, they figured it out.
Huh? Karua, what's the matter?
Hold on, may I speak briefly first?
Eito raised his voice to cut through the chatter.
I've had a realization. I brought you all here to tell you about it.
A realization?
I've been thinking non-stop for the past few days about what's in the defense room and why the complex was evacuated and why they haven't contacted us since. And in doing so, I became aware of a terrifying possibility.
A terrifying possibility?
Go
Traitor.
on.
What did you mean by terrifying possibility, Eito?
According to what we were told in the beginning, what's being held inside of the defense room is something to save humanity from world death, right? Indeed, that is what Nigo told us. But the Supreme Commander of the Invaders called it a weapon of despair that will destroy everything.
Which one could it be?
Maybe it's both.
Both?
The thing inside of the defense room represents hope for humanity and despair for the invaders. Could it be that it's a deadly weapon with the power to wipe out all of the invaders on Earth?
Wipe them all out?
Humanity intends to annihilate the invaders with that weapon to stop world death. World death will stop if we eliminate the invaders? At the very least, I think that's what humanity believes to be true. Although I don't know what they think so. Why they think so.
But wiping out all the invaders would mean...
Naturally, all other life on the planet will be consumed as a collateral damage. That's why humanity is taking shelter on the artificial satellite.
What?
It's true that would prevent humanity from dying out, but we're still here on Earth.
Don't tell me they intend to sacrifice us too!
Exactly. I think humanity is trying to wipe out all of the invaders, even if that means we get wiped out as well. What?
We're gonna get wiped out as well?
No, that can't be! Enough! You can just shut up already!
Huh?
But that doesn't detract with what the enemy Supreme Commander said.
That even if we win this fight, we too will die in the end. Exactly, if it's perfectly. I don't know what kind of weapon is in that room, but it probably needs time to activate. 100 days to be exact. The plan would go to waste if the invaders attacked during that time, so it would require someone to protect it. We were the ones chosen for that purpose. You're saying we've been risking everything to defend a weapon that's going to kill us in the end? That was probably the plan from the start. This mission is predicated on our deaths.
Predicted.
We were destined to die on day 100 from the very start.
Quit screwing around! This is deranged!
Why do we have to die? We're not invaders! We're humans, just like the people in the satellite!
What about the promise that we go home after 100 days? Was that just a lie to make us fight?
Yes, humanity has been lying to us all this time.
A lie? That promise was a lie to make us fight?
It's horrific, isn't it? We fought all this time believing we'd get to go home one day.
Did everyone on the satellite agree to this? Mom, Dad, even Grandpa?
That seems unfathomable to me. I think perhaps only the higher-ups know about this. As for the other residents of the Tokyo residential complex, they may think we're already dead.
Already dead?
They'd likely try to contact us if they knew we were alive, especially our loved ones.
That's true. If Carol knew about such an inhuman operation, she wouldn't let it slide.
So that's why no one has reached out? That must be why I haven't heard anything from Leo, too. I don't think that's why. Even if he wanted to, how is a dog going to contact you? Well, forget that. That's why we weren't allowed to contact our families to stop information about this mission leaking out. Then we really are!
Oh, wait a minute. This is all speculation. There's no way it could be true. It's obviously the truth. Do you have any other explanation? We've been trying to think of reasons this whole time and we still don't know a thing.
This is some grade A rotten look. I don't want to die in a place like this.
It is grade A rotten
Me neither.
look.
Fighting to live is one thing, but I cannot fight to die.
Can't we do something? Is there really no way for us to survive?
Actually, there is a way.
We surrender.
What?
Yeah!
You mean we accept the enemy's proposal?
Maybe it's time to end the fighting, just like the Supreme Commander said. There's no point in continuing a fruitless war. Not while we know we're doomed to die no matter how hard we try.
Well...
Is it really okay for us to back down?
But hold on, Nato. No, we can't do that, because, like...
But we don't have any other real choice, and I can't take it anymore.
If we surrender, we technically do save humanity. Technically, by wiping everything on Earth. Invaders are technically world death. So if you wipe them out, humanity's in the satellite
surrendering
might
means
come down.
letting them come to the school and stopping the bomb.
No, I mean, the opposite way. I meant if we do fight and we all die, that's a sacrifice for the rest of humanity.
Yeah.
Technically speaking. But humanity is technically safe up on that satellite. But for how
the
long?
invaders don't fly up there.
Who knows?
I can't keep fighting when they know it will cost me my friends. Ito.
I'm sorry.
It's not like it really matters what happens to Earth. Humanity can live just fine on the artificial satellite, right? So long as everyone can keep living there, it's not so bad if we give up on this planet. It might not be such a drastic change for the complex to simply go from underground to an orbiting satellite.
Perhaps living up there is actually surprisingly pleasant.
We don't know if they're gonna run out of resources up there, though.
We don't.
But also, we don't know if the invaders are, like, bad.
We don't. We don't know anything.
So it's
That's
very
the problem.
difficult.
I hate the surface anyway. It's too bright. A dim, gloomy room is better for me.
That's right. What's the point of sacrificing ourselves?
If we're gonna get snuffed when we win, I guess it'd be better to lose and live. That's one way of thinking it.
I won't be able to kill any important targets. I believe that we must live too. There's no need to consider self-sacrifice. I want all of you to live, no matter what, because you all really matter to me.
Ito, that's really sweet, but it's like choosing your friends and family over the rest of humanity. Which...
We don't know that because humanity hasn't called us at all.
Yeah.
They're not double-checking to see if the we are following their plan.
Yeah.
If it was so important for us to follow their plan, they'd be double checking.
Yeah.
They'd be making sure we're following the ruse,
Yeah.
which is weird, like Ato said.
Yeah.
So
All of it is really weird. If it comes down to life or death, then I don't want to die either. I fought all this time in order to protect Karwa back at the residential complex, but if I die here, I can't go back to her. As long as I get to see her again, I don't need it to be on Earth. Anywhere will
Everyone.
do, really.
We can't back down now.
Nozomi, why? Why? Like, what is the positive of fighting right now? Saving humanity. But they are safe, technically. Right?
supposedly.
We don't know, though. All of this is just speculation, right? We're just imagining that there's that kind of weapon here. There's no guarantee that we're going to die. The people of the complex would do something like that. I believe in humanity, and I know humanity believes in us too.
Don't give in to this uneasiness. Don't give in to despair.
Is it despair, though, if we're gonna live?
Yeah.
That's the whole point. We're not giving in because we don't want to die.
I have no idea.
And also, there's a reason her mom committed suicide.
She said it's because of the guilt, but I feel like it wasn't. I feel like it was a murder.
Yeah. Like, there's so much weird.
Yeah.
I'm scared of the attack the Supreme Commander's plan too. But if we back down now, everything we sacrifice will be for nothing. What did we sacrifice?
The lives of our friends.
So what do you say we all work together in defense? But those sacrifices would be vain if we die anyway. In that fight.
Yeah, that's what Ato's saying.
Yeah.
She doesn't think so.
She doesn't think anyone's gonna die if we fight?
Yeah.
Let's keep fighting to protect mankind.
I might have known.
Ato.
You're going to try to make us fight no matter what. I always knew that was your role in all this.
Huh? My role?
In that case, I'm not backing down either, for the sake of protecting my
Is this what
friends.
they meant by Cole Ato?
What?
I read on Twitter someone said there's Cole Ato.
Oh,
Is this the Ato cult?
probably.
Ato, what's wrong?
Oh. The way he holds his arms makes me feel so sad.
Ato, what do you mean? What's this about Nozomi's role?
I wanted to think it was all a lie, but it now seems like it has to be the truth. Nozomi, you've been lying to us, haven't you?
What? Lying? What are you talking about? I'd never do that.
How dare you? We already knew the truth about you.
The truth about me?
You're connected to Kamakura General Hospital. You're one of the people responsible for making us fight here.
Okay, that's wrong.
She is connected.
She's connected, but she's not responsible for
And
making
she
that
has
fight.
been lying.
Yes, but she has not been the one who...
I know.
Yeah.
You don't have to tell me.
Huh? How? Nozomi was clearly surprised that they all knew. I want to know how they found out, too.
It's a shock. I never imagined Nozomi would be from the same hospital that I dreamed about. You've been trying to fool us, haven't you? To make us fight here!
No,
Don't bother with your excuses.
We were forced to undergo surgery at Kamakura, right? For the source of our hemoamina, that crypto stuff.
How did they find out about crypto?
Yeah. Even crypto? How do they know about all this?
Oh, it must have been sending data to them, not sending data.
Oh,
and
I don't
then it
know.
blew
I
up.
don't know.
This stinks. It can't be. I can't believe they messed around with my body and transfused this freaky power into me.
And isn't it like way crazy that they never knew when we might start to experience rejection symptoms?
In order to observe us as their watchdog, somebody blended in with.
Okay, who told us this?
In other words, Nozomi, it was you.
Okay, where did the... Wait. Nozomi doesn't know if they were born with it or if they surgeried it. But where did this come
About
from?
it in a second.
And the one who performed the transfusion on us was your mother too. Unbelievable.
You're one of them, aren't you, Nozomi? That's why you're trying to make us fight.
Oh wait, I'm not some watchdog, and my mom, I told you we're not interested in your excuses. How dare you lie to us like this?
Lady Nozomi, why did you deceive us? I trusted you.
Wait, something's not right here. Some of your information is wrong. I never heard anything about Nozomi's mother performing transfusion on us, or about being her being assigned to observe us. That's right. There's something off about this whole thing. All of this was information Nozomi gave to me alone, so why does everybody else know about it? Did you say something, Takumi? Did you tell them? Huh? No, it wasn't me. I didn't tell anyone about it. It was supposed to be a secret between you and me. Oh, you were keeping secrets, were you? It's not very nice to keep secrets from friends. But
So Takumi's the reason we all know about this, huh? He must have spilled the beans to everyone.
No, I didn't really. You have to believe me. What the heck is happening here? This whole conversation. We get it.
Huh?
Huh?
Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh
Ghost boy?
Ghost boy?
It happened when we were alone in my room. There's no way anybody could... Ghost boy. If it got out to anyone, I really would be the only one to blame. Everybody, who told you about this? How did you find out?
Who? It circulated around from a few people.
A few people? But it must have started with you, Mr. Seaman. No, it was originally a private conversation between you and Miss Kirafuchi, right? I told you it wasn't me. I never told anybody.
Trusted you.
Wait, I really didn't know anything about...
Everyone. I'm so sorry I didn't tell you.
My attempts to explain myself were drowned out by Nozomu's words to everyone. It's true, I was affiliated with Kamakura Hospital and my mom did work there. But I wasn't put here as a watchdog, and my mom wasn't the one who performed the transfusions on you. That's all wrong. I'm not trying to fool anybody. Please just trust me on this one thing.
How could we possibly trust you? It's too late now.
Kurara.
You know I despise liars and people who hide things from me, especially anyone who uses those tactics to get close to people. I find it truly embarrassing from the bottom of my heart that I was ever foolish enough to be taken in by your act. I thought we were friends.
I wish I didn't have to bring this up. I hate seeing us divided, and I'm sure you had your reasons, Nozomi. Who cares about her heckin' reasons, man? She still lied to us. I don't hate you, Lady Nozomi, but this is beyond the pale. Everyone, leave Nozomi be. We have more important things to deal with. What really matters is what lies ahead. We need to decide what we should do next.
You mean whether or not we're going to accept the enemy's proposal? Right, we do need to make our minds soon. We need to talk more. We need to just yell. We just need to yell, Nozomi's mom killed herself! And that should fix everything. For a decision of this magnitude, the only way to be fair is majority rule. As your commanding officer, I'll lead the vote.
You're not our commanding officer, though.
Alright, who's in favor of continuing to fight here? With all my thoughts jumbled up, I couldn't get myself to move fast enough. In the end, Nozomi was the only one to put her hand up.
Just a liar, huh? Could have guessed that.
Then on the other side, who is in favor of us getting out of here? Everybody raised their hands, excluding Nozomi and myself. Takumi, what about you? I don't want to die either. I want to find a way to live. But something about this situation's all wrong. Why does everyone know something they shouldn't possibly know? And the truth has been twisted. Just what's going on here? See, at this point, I'd pick fight because...
Are you abstaining?
He's been seduced by Nozomi. She got close to him from the very start with that intention.
Well, that was an easy decision. In that case, it's safe to conclude that we'll be accepting the Supreme Commander's proposal and hightailing it out of here, yes? Wait, please, let's rethink this one more time. Something isn't right here. I don't mind if you call me a liar, but I can't believe what the enemy is saying. They're trying to trick you.
Give it a rest, Nozomi. We're not going to fight no matter how much you insist.
I don't want to die a hero's death or whatever. I just want to survive and go back home. But...
Nozomi, making us fight might be your duty, so maybe you yourself can defy the order. But we've already made our decision. How about you give this up?
No, I'm not like that. Suddenly, Nozomi let out a pained whimper and collapsed with a thud. Nozomi, what is it?
Leave her alone. It's just another act.
Of course it isn't. I rushed over to Nozomi and peered into her face. I'd seen these symptoms before, but it couldn't be. Was it rejection again? Why? Why now? I thought I was better. Come to think of it, she hasn't been looking so good the last few days. Were rejection symptoms coming back this whole time? Nozomi, are you okay? I gently offered my hand to Nozomi as she slumped on her knees, but... she ignored my hand, getting up on her own with a wobble. Sorry, I'm not feeling so great. I'll just be off to my room. With unsteady steps, she left the war room.
Are those the rejection symptoms we've heard so much about?
Nozomi's going to be okay, right?
No! This isn't the time to be worrying about her. We could end up like that any moment now.
And she could just be faking it, right? Since she failed to persuade us she's trying to get sympathy.
She wouldn't do that. You guys have it all wrong. And she's not some watchdog either. Everything you guys said is different from what you told me. How did you find out anyway? What do you mean it was circulating around a few people? What people? Who told you about it?
I heard it from Shoma.
From Shoma?
I heard it from Darumi.
I first heard it from Tsubasa.
I heard it from Takamaru, but it was going around before then too. Huh? I guess I heard it from Gaku. I don't really remember though. Kako and I heard it from Miss Magadori.
I heard it from Lady Kurura.
I first heard it from Yugamu.
I guess I heard it from Tsubasa.
Strangely, everyone had heard the story from someone different. So then we don't know who it came from?
It was obviously you talkers. You let it slip and it spread from there, right?
I told you, I never told anyone.
But who else is there? Who else would know about a private conversation in your room?
That's why I'm telling you something's off.
Who cares? I've heard enough about that vile girl to last a lifetime. Either way, I intend to survive this war. I couldn't bear dying in such an inexplicable, unreasonable place as this.
Yes, screw fighting for a mission that requires us to die. We're going to the artificial satellite with everyone else.
Everybody has the right to live. We're humans too. Well, besides me, I'm just a bottom feeder.
Didn't Takamaru have the will to fight
You
since
don't
the
have
beginning?
to worry. Nozomi is coming with us. We wouldn't just leave her behind. I'm sure if we got to the satellite, her symptoms can be cured. We're not going to leave her to take all the blame for all this alone. We'll meet with the people who came up with this plan on the satellite, question them about why they decided on such a cruel scheme.
The people who came up with it?
Hey, that big supreme monster is going to keep its promise, right?
We'll have to trust that, Will. Carrying on this war will just lead to death on both sides, after all.
Ironic, isn't it? In the end, the only person who can bring ourselves to trust is the enemy we've been fighting all this time.
That's how peace works. You lay out your hostilities on the table and decide to believe in one another. Did Takumi not think of the ghost boy? I don't really remember how I got back to my room. By the time I realized where I was. Thing is, Nozomi won't be getting better. She needs a commander.
Yeah.
Unless she has the medicine there, but...
No.
Because she couldn't get better here because she doesn't have the medicine. But they might have the medicine on the satellite. There's really no knowing. I was already lying in bed.
This is the most annoying plot twist ever.
That discussion was a secret between me and Nozomi, so how did everyone find out? It doesn't add up. And even if we came to our conclusion together, is it really the right decision? Are we really okay with abandoning the fight at the school and running away after spending over 90 days defending this place?
Look, man, there's 4 more days. Stop acting
Either way, the
so
decision's been
defeated.
made. That was a consensus. Anyway, Takumi, you could do the dumbest thing and just fight yourself, and everyone's gonna be like, Takumi!
Yeah,
And
just
either
refuse
save
to
you,
go up there.
Yeah, either save you or abandon you. Either way, you tried.
And Kako is still researching whatever detective investigation. She said she'd gather everyone when they figured it out, but they
Who
didn't.
did they heard it from? Miss Maru, whoever, I don't know who that was.
Kyoshika.
Kyoshika?
And then
Okay.
it led back to Tsubasa, but Tsubasa,
Tsubasa
heard it from someone else, so it didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And it's been a while, and that's what I was annoyed about with this game, that we didn't get to see everybody talking to each other.
Yeah.
And then they're throwing it in our faces, like we could have done something about it. And it has to be with the girl who I absolutely hate, and she's telling the truth. I'm so innocent. When all her circumstances are obviously, everybody else is believing she's lying, even though she's not lying, and I'm dying in bed, but nobody believes me.
We need to end the episode, but
I hate this.
I know.